Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Greetings, travelers. I'm Chris. Welcome to Lorespire. That was just the kind of cutscene setup. I wanted to let that run. We're going to be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Never played it before, but Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 looks like it might be pretty good, and so I'm going to give this a shot to kind of prepare for that, which is coming out, I believe, on February 4th. Anyways, what's up, Simple Gamer? So nice to have you drop on in. You say that the game's interesting, but the fighting is hard, and you never really got the hang of it. I heard that the combat was kind of difficult. So we'll see if I'm able to get the hang of it. Not always the best with complex combat, but we'll see. Hey, what is up, Chrisen? Nice of you to drop in as well. Long time no see, my friend. Oh, we're about to see how this game is. I've heard some pretty good things about it. It's story-driven. It's been a while since I played a game with a good story, so hopefully that holds true here, and we end up liking it. And Nikola, also been a really long time. How you doing, my friend? So nice to have you drop in. How have you been? What you been up to? Anyways, obviously we're starting a new game here. Let me know if the sound's okay, if you can hear the voices okay, if you can hear me okay, if sound effects or the music volume or anything else needs to be adjusted. You know, those things can be kind of tricky, and it's hard for me to know how it's coming across in the stream unless y'all tell me. I did mess with it a little bit beforehand. I actually had some problems with the sound settings. It took me like an hour to get it set to where it would actually show up in my recording. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this started. I don't have much of an idea of what to expect, but yeah, hopefully it's good. All right, we're going to go with normal mode since I've never played before. I'm a wuss, I know, but that's what we're doing. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV, but now with his son Wenceslas the Idle on the Bohemian throne, the king's inactivity angered many of the nobility as well as his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. I cannot read that stuff fast enough, so I hope y'all read it. Anyways, sorry to hear that you cut your finger there, Nikola. Hopefully the cut was not as bad as a bite would have been. And Nathan chimed in to remind us not to skip leg day. Good advice. Good advice. Silver Scalets, 1403. Hey, what's up, Random? Glad you could drop in too. We'll see how it goes.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
So Nathan's advice is to pick flowers so that we can get a strength buff called Leg Day. All right, good to know. Yeah, flower picking hippie.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think that's our parents. Yeah, it is a bit reminiscent of Kingdom of Heaven, which is, by the way, one of my favorite movies of all time. I freaking love that movie.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Okay. All right, let's say we were dancing.
I
Get
went
some
dancing.
agility.
Dancing?
With Bianca.
Ah, that's why you're tired. But you'll still have to work today. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
What does it matter?
So I'm learning to sword fight. And what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Need to get
Can
some
I get
food.
something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
All right, thanks, Ma. Nope, I did not mean to sit down, but okay, I guess I did. Oh, escape to get up. That's gonna get funny. All right, we got some clothes. I don't know if I actually need to eat or what food does. There's a nourishment stat down here. Maybe I got to eat to keep that up. I'm not sure. We'll find out, I guess. Camera's a bit all over the place, huh? Alright, well, I'm not sure where Pa's at.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Alright, so quest log. Hey, what's up, JP? Nice of you to drop in. Sorry to hear that you're not feeling too great. Maybe you can stick around a bit and learn something about Kingdom Come. Now hopefully it's just lack of sleep. Matsy! What's up, my friend? Got this game for free on Epic. Curious what I end up thinking about the game. I know virtually nothing about it, so we're about to kind of find out. The story's supposed to be good, from what I've heard. Okay, anyways, where are we at here? All right, so I guess we're going to C first.
Welcome, Henry.
How are you, Henry?
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by one's reputation at the moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. Well, given how I look right now, probably not great for that. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but the other things are also taken into account, such as blood stains on your clothes. That's interesting. You can sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. You just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. And in special cases, you can try other skills like horsemanship. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer, because sometimes it's not enough to just choose according to your highest characteristics. You have to really read what you're going to say. All right, interesting. Different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart. Makes sense. You can see the value of the various abilities in game under the corresponding icons. Okay. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if it's someone you know well, or if you're skilled at reading people. It's not just about stats, though. The outcome is influenced by other factors, your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he will be easier to persuade. Poison him? Okay. Or if you lead a guard away from his friend, he'll be easier to scare. All right, that might take a little getting used to, but good to know. Seems like a pretty in-depth system. You need to pay now, you
I must
drunkard.
have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Bye.
Oh. Alright, maybe that was not a great choice. Guess we're about to get a lesson in combat here. Alright. Right click is jab. Left click is hook. F is kick. Yeah, this is gonna take some Alright, the opponent's health, your wounds, stamina is the yellow bar. Hey, what's up, Kami? Thanks for dropping in. Read to what you say. Game skill ceiling is too high. Well.
Bloody.
Ow. Oh. Damn it, I'm getting my ass kicked.
Herrgott.
I got a couple of good hits in there.
I'm over here. Oh dear, did that hurt?
Did I win?
Enough! Enough! I give
All right.
up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
I definitely felt like I was losing, but I guess not. Hey, what's up, Ashu? Yeah, this game definitely seems like it's gonna have a steep learning curve. All right, did he just give me stuff, or do I gotta find? I don't have any money. He told me to take what I want. I did not pre-order Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That's kind of why I'm playing this, because I think I want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but we're going to see how this goes first. Got a couple of weeks until it comes out to try this out. So, where's like... I don't know. Like a door to his house, I can go in and take his stuff.
right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Oh, I got a key. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Kunesh's key. I already had multiple keys, so I guess I just thought that was one of the ones I started out with. There we go. Ah, nourishment's up to 69. I don't really know if that's good or not, but got to be better than 45, right? Alright, well, I got the axe, hammer, and nails. Which I guess... I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to go sell these because I need money. I don't actually need an axe, hammer, and nails.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Is there a market or something here? Yeah, usually fixed main character is not my favorite either, but you know it can be good if the story's good enough, and this being a historical setting definitely does help that for sure. Trader, okay.
Greetings. What do you need?
Yeah, I saw that Oblivion's getting an official remake remaster. I don't know. I'm still not sure if it's officially official, but it seems pretty likely from what I've heard. Heard maybe it's going to be coming out around July, I think. Which we'll definitely be playing that if that is the case.
Goodbye.
Does not... Wow, really? My shirt is worth more than a frickin' axe? How does that work out? It's only 4 gold if I sell these. I don't know. Maybe I won't sell these. I don't want to sell them, and then, especially for that little amount. Oh.
All that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right on for your house.
All right. I got out of the bad area, I guess.
Come on up and see.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Asparagus that'll cut you in half, and cucumbers that'll cure what
For the
ails
kitchen
you.
or the field, my fine...
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So are
Matthew.
such lords as
What's
Henry
going on here?
of Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit.
Albrecht,
What?
and will
Just
have
listen and
our
you'll hear for yourself.
side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the Empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
There's the devil on my shoulder. Hey, what's up, Naaman? Thanks for popping in. How you doing? All right. Who wants to be responsible?
Oh, well.
Let's go throw some turds.
Father can wait a while.
My words exactly. I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, Malfus? Thanks for dropping in to say hi. Hope that work goes well. Hopefully it's not too crazy there. And the way the weather seems to be getting, maybe it won't be. Alright, so what, I'm just supposed to go up here and do this myself with her standing there? I hear the flies, I don't see the manure. Guess I can't pick those flowers. Not sure why I'm picking up nettles. That can't feel too great.
Welcome, Henry.
Damn, I must be blind.
May the Lord...
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
what do you want, lad?
Gotta figure out a way to fix all these cuts on my face.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Ah, my mom can help me. Cool, cool. Appreciate that, Smitty. I don't know if you're joking or not, Nathan.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
Yeah,
King and
I got what
country,
you meant,
my
Smitty.
ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Oh, here we go.
Now, don't fall.
You dare to face me?
Alright. You're a lot easier than the Kushnik. Alright, I guess he's done.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The cat's hole is on his way!
The catch pole? What is that, like a sheriff or something?
What the?
Yeah, well, after we were just barehandedly picking up piles of shit, washing sounds like a good idea. Really? If you get thrown in jail, that ends the game? Wow. That's, pretty harsh. Maybe I better save. Nope, nope. Oh. You have to have a special item to save? That's kind of lame.
Good health to you, Henry.
Hey, what's up, Cinematic Gaming? How are you doing, my friend? You get those streaming issues fixed? Hopefully you did. So it'll save if you just exit the game, it'll save there. But otherwise you need an item. Alright, well, let's head back, wash all this crap off of our hands, literal crap, and maybe get a bandage or two from our old ma, and maybe sleep in a bed. I don't know if we can just sleep in a bed in the middle of the day. We'll have to find out. Also here, I got these tools.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Got everything from Kunesh.
Kunesh didn't want to pay, so I got no money for those things you sold him. But I took them in lieu of the debt.
Took meaning he gave them to you, or took meaning stole?
If he didn't pay, then they're still ours. How can you steal something that's yours?
Fair point. Give it to me then, and here's some money for the rest.
Alright, fair enough. That works. That works. Now I should at least have enough money. Yeah, he gave me more money than I would have gotten from the trader anyways. So, glad I came back to Pa. Really, I can't jump up that? Okay. Oh. Guess Ma's busy somewhere. Well, maybe we won't be getting fixed up after all. Ma just left through the Bailey door. Don't know what a Bailey door is. She's going to the well in town. Oh, that looks like a well. That looks like my ma.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that.
Yeah, I sound kind of like a whiny little bitch right now.
There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
All right, where are we at? Okay, anyways. We're there. Looks like we can just come here to buy the charcoal and get a sword fighting lesson. All right. Buy the charcoal, get a sword fighting lesson. Let's do it.
Greetings. Take care.
Alright, he didn't say how much I was supposed to buy. I guess I can just buy one. Oh no, I need 10. Okay. Alright, I need 10.
Goodbye.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to... Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Well, they still did pretty well for themselves, even with being a small team and releasing the game before it was finished, yeah, I'd say they've done pretty well. They should have a lot fewer limitations for part 2 that's coming out next month.
Yes?
All right, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
I don't know, reading the DLCs, I didn't actually pick any of them up, but they seemed like extra side stuff, like maybe you were even playing as different people, so I feel like that was probably an addition too. The animation for picking these up is cool, but a little bit annoying to have to do it every single time whenever there's a bunch to pick up. Hopefully Sage is used for something good. He definitely looks a lot older than 16. Yeah, definitely. Maybe you can chalk that up to it being 600 years ago when people aged quicker. Although, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how to level up herbalism. Like, is just picking these flowers going to level that up? Or do I need to actually turn the herbs into something useful for that?
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
All right, we get to learn how to fight with a
Very well.
sword.
Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Okay.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
No, I didn't notice that before, but okay, my... Ow, damn it. Stop it. Okay, that I guess is just block, not slash.
Now you're getting it. Very good. Very good. Very good.
I don't know, it doesn't feel super responsive.
Nice. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. All right. Nice. Good. Once again. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Now you're getting it. Good. Once again. Now you're getting it. All right, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
So it's just like that because I'm weak and slow? I guess that makes sense. Be sure to train when I unlock the trainer. Seems like good advice. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be maxing all the stats before I leave. I don't know how to game the system like that. I have no idea how the system even works, to be honest. Alright, here, I got your charcoal, dude.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzig?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
Alright, well, I guess I can't just drop off the charcoal. I need to go get the hilt. Or the crossguard. That's what I'm getting, the crossguard. Should be here.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
So you just kill sheep until you max your stats, is what you're saying? I came for the crossguard.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Hey, Biggles, you took 2 days? That must be in-game days, surely not real time. To grind your abilities. 2-day-old beer. Nice, nice. I haven't grabbed the beer yet. I guess I should go grab the beer before he bitches at me again. I don't remember which one the beer was. No, we're definitely not doing
Sorted that
hardcore.
Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
God be with you, Henry.
Okay, so normally there's a day-night cycle, but not right now. Got it.
You'll find it all here, home or at work.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Here, I thought sex outside of marriage would have been frowned upon then. Alright, so I can save now. Hooray!
Fabric, thread.
An alchemy lab. Okay, where's an alchemy lab? I'm definitely interested in that. Yeah, let me go turn this into excuse me, into father first, and then maybe we'll worry about the alchemy lab. The mod for the bow reticle and so apparently it's cumbersome and annoying normally. No alchemy labs here? Alright, well, glad I didn't go searching then.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have we got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's a good point. They did already have the blade made, didn't they? Guess they had to heat it up for the handle to be able to slip on?
Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
now the point is blunt. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hopefully Mom doesn't mind me taking all these things.
What are you loitering around here for?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Oh shit! You're both dating the same girl. This isn't gonna go well.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Oh shit. What? Oh, that's bullshit. There's like 50 people in this village. What an asshole.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Closing! Move it, people! Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't
Where's
go
his
back!
mom?
Get through the gates!
Wow, that's stupid. Okay. Damn it. Oh. Oh my God.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Yeah, that was pretty sad. Run. Well, that's a hell of a quest. Get a horse. That looks kind of like a stable, right?
You pigs! Don't touch
Ah,
me,
horse.
or I'll kill you!
All right, how do I use the sword? I don't know how to use the sword. That's awesome. Oh well, screw it. I guess we're just
Burn in
jumping on the
hell,
horse.
You animals!
Okay, I think. Not sure what L shift and L shift together mean. I guess it means hold it, maybe? I'm not sure.
God almighty!
Oh shit. I think I'm about to die. Yep, I'm dead. That didn't work out so well. Alright, so let's try this again, and maybe now that we know what we're doing, we can get on the horse faster. Maybe.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Oh, never mind. I got that one. Alright, so I'm just supposed to ride by everything, I guess.
Hamburg is to the left, along the stream.
Hey, stop shooting me, damn it.
Yeah.
Hát ez rövid lesz.
Go! They'll kill you all!
Kitekerem a nyakat, te nyomorod!
I think I have about 4 arrows in me right now. Which 600 years ago should be a death sentence, but maybe I'll make it.
Flee! Run for it!
Most véged!
Run for it!
Anyone! Hát ez rövid lesz!
Yeah.
Véget, te genyó!
Alright, we made it to Townburg.
Oh my god! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Help! Scottish has been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Halt you! Hosenkinder! They're turning tail! Look better, eh? Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Wow, they even had my character duck his head there when it was low. That was pretty good.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
Who is that?
I don't know. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Yeah!
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Yeah, Biggles, thanks for that. Seems like a good game so far. So far, it's been pretty fun, and it's definitely grabbed my attention with what's happened. I'm definitely enjoying it so far. I know what you mean. There's so many games I wish I could play again for the first time. Always good to find a good one to play for the first time like this.
That's not what we agreed. When you've got a moment, go and see him, and tell him to come here without delay. I want to have a word.
I don't think I have any lockpicks. Even if I did, breaking into some spot I'm not supposed to be here is probably not a good idea.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father.
God.
They say he was a swordsman.
Eat. Food.
You fled from Skalitz. How did you manage that?
Guess I should have been paying attention to which way you went. Ah, here we go.
Ah, milady.
You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
So I guess satisfying hunger is going to be something you just have to keep up with. Wasn't expecting a sort of semi-survival mechanic in all this. Oh damn, my nourishment's 0. Oh, let's eat up, I guess. Does it tell me what the item does? Alright, I gotta worry about stuff turning not fresh. Oh, well, I think I took all the food, so maybe I lost some reputation. He seems like it should last a while, right? Alright, 87 seems pretty good, and we got a little bit of food saved for later. What the heck's a groschen? Alright, we've eaten.
Oh, Jesus. I could really do with some sleep.
Is this the courtyard lodge, or is that somewhere else?
Hey,
Hey, hey, you've no business here. Clear. What are you doing here?
Alright, my bad. Now, I see beds in here, so this is probably it. Maybe?
This bed is probably taken. I'm supposed to go and sleep in the chamber.
Alright, the chamber. I was being sleepy is annoying. The way I keep closing my eyes.
This bed is probably taken. I'm supposed to go and sleep in the chamber.
Ah, probably just follow the marker, huh? That makes it seem like it's... Oh, I didn't take off my boots. So nourishment goes down, energy goes up. Not sure what comfort is. Maybe that just affects the rate at which your energy goes up. I don't know. Sure. 10 hours seems good.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but... Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Yeah, it is pretty annoying whenever increasing the difficulty just turns enemies into damage sponges. Definitely too prevalent. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully the industry will be getting more and more away from that practice. But yeah, that's really annoying. I mean, some of those games that like I almost want to turn the difficulty down instead of up just because combat doesn't really get more difficult or less difficult by turning it down. You know, that just the enemies are less spongy.
Not that I'm
Yeah. Anyways, definitely agree with you there about that. Oh, get the torch. Okay, I'm gonna go back for the torch. That seems like a good idea. Although, not sure how effective it'll be. Maybe it was in here. Not sure how effective it'll be in the rain, but... Ah, there's a torch. And how do I use it? Uh-oh. Guess I better get out of there. Thought I was going to the battlements.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight, but if I have to choose a place for one, then right.
Do you think we can drive back Sigismund?
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
I actually like the idea of no fast travel or map placement. Maybe the no map placement might be a little bit difficult, but I'm sure you'd get used to it. But yeah, just a couple months ago I played Morrowind for the first time, and I definitely became a fan of the no fast travel there with that.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Take care now.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing
That's
up so
weird.
late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Athe now.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Yeah, definitely you need to know what you're doing if you're playing hardcore mode, it
Henry,
sounds like.
I need to
And
have a word with you.
that's why we're not playing hardcore.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
I guess my leg is doing much better now, which is good. Not really sure what I'm watching for. I can't see anything.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Alright, how do I wait? Then lean against the wall. T. Hey, Sindraug! How you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. Nice, nice. Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 looks like it might be pretty damn good, and I figured I may as well play the first one before playing the second one, so here we are. So far, it's been pretty impressive. Obviously, we're just getting started, but... sounds like you're thinking pretty highly of it, here being close to the end of your first playthrough. Is that a horn blowing?
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
We under attack? What's going on?
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Oh shit.
Jesus. We're gonna hit them like scallops.
Again.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Well, that's fortunate.
My utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Yeah, Sindrag, doing pretty well. As long as this game continues to impress as it has here in the first couple of hours, and we'll finish it up and probably be playing KCD II starting next month. All right, well, how do I just do that? Maybe dropping down there wasn't the best idea. Oh, glitchy chicken.
You don't say. What's that?
You know she did that?
She only started not long ago. Always in the evening, while there's still a bit of light. Sits down and gets on. She's quite deaf.
All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and stop here. I feel like this is a pretty good place to stop. I got chores to do and kids to take care of. We're gonna stream this again tomorrow afternoon, though. So, yeah, if you're available, I'll see you back here. Love to have you all back here again to play some more.
Them with the strange clothes and iron masks on
I
their
appreciate
faces.
y'all's help with everything. Oh, before we go, I would like to thank our Patreon senior council members, supporters, Sam H, Nightmare Killer, and jpinnegar. Thank you all for supporting us at such a high level on Patreon. And I'd like to also thank Random, Nathan, Simeon, Malfus the Swift for supporting us at various other levels on Patreon. And I'd like to thank our YouTube channel members, supporters, poopSMASH, Gregor, Malfus the Swift, jpinnegar, Nightmare Killer, and Genevra Izzo. Definitely appreciate all of y'all's support there. And thank you to everybody who showed up, who gave us a like, who gave us a sub, who's planning on showing up again tomorrow. You know, that stuff definitely helps us out. So thanks for doing that. And we'll be back tomorrow afternoon for episode 2. I'm not sure what we're going to do. I guess we'll just be, I guess we'll just be helping out around the keep and waiting to see the story progress and, yeah, to see how things play out. Yeah, thanks, Biggles, for showing up. And Iman and Random, Sindraug, Matsy, if you're still around. Yeah, it's pretty much just any and everybody who's here. All right, y'all have a good one. This has been Chris with Lorespire,